Want you to know if Venusaur, Blastoise and Charizard will make the cut for the PSA grading? Don't go away. Hey guys, what's up? Thursday here from P4C. Today I am going to show you the 15 cards that I will be submitting for PSA grading. Now, as most of you would have heard from my previous videos, I've been a pretty passionate fan or a vivid fan of wanting to get my cards to get graded by PSA. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, PSA has been temporarily shut. But the good news is that they are open again, and more importantly, they are open for cards to be submitted to get graded. So using my Platinum membership voucher, we are going to pick 15 cards for the submission. In this video, I will also go through what some of my selection process in terms of how I look at the cards and what kind of grade I think these particular cards will get, and then we will obviously follow up with a PSA return video as well. Now you can see from the intro video, I do have a quite a collection of cards. All the folders and boxes, they all inside of them, they all have rare cards in them. So we probably don't have enough time to go through all of my collections. But if you do want to see a video where I go through all of my selection, make sure you type yes in the comment. Why yes in the comment. While you're at it, make sure you hit the bell for the latest video and make sure you subscribe as well. Without further ado, let me show you guys the 15 cards that I will be picking for the PSA submission. When we go through cards, bringing up the Holy Trinity here, when we go through cards, the things that I and a lot of the graders will look out for is obviously the holographic first. And for this card, it seems the holographic is actually quite good, but other things that you need to look out for is the corners. So you can already see for the Charizard, the corners are not very great, and then you flick to the back and you can see a lot of whitenings on the card as well. So that's probably one of the reasons why I'm not going to submit this, because if I do submit this, I think this will only get back a PSA 4 or 5 and maybe even less. Probably same with the Venusaur and the Blastoise. So on the front it might look pretty good, but on the back, and you can see straight away the whitening there, and then for this card the whitening at the top as well. So unfortunately, the best 3 cards there is, I can't really submit them for PSA grading. I feel like I will be flushing money into the toilet if I do. So this will go into the collection book and let people only look at the front value. So out of these pile of Japanese cards, I will need to pick 7 and then submit it through, and then same as these English cards here, we'll have to pick 7 and submit it through. So
a few moments later,
card number 1 is the Japanese version of the Apennine of the E-card series. So this card looks in pretty good nick when I got it. Honestly, I cannot really see anything. Look, as much as I think, or I hope this will be a PSA 10, I think, at best this is probably a PSA 8, 9. Second card that we have is the cosmetic Eclipse, which is the Braxton and the Charizard card. Again, because this is a newer card, again, when I got this, it was pretty fresh, so I'm thinking and expecting a PSA 8 or 9 and hoping for the 10. Number 3 is the Jirachi, and this Jirachi is a little bit different or rare is the Pokemon Center 2016 Premium Champion Pack Series Jirachi Holo promo card. This card was only available through a special CP4 Premium Champion Pack promotion at the Pokemon Center in Japan in April 2016 for a very limited time and in a very limited quantity. As you can see here, it has the Premium Champion Pack logo on and it's not for sale in any toy store, theme deck sets and booster pack. And again, this card seems to be in pretty good condition. Hoping for PSA 10, but would be happy with an 8 or 9. Number 4 and 5, we have the Pokemon card Gym Medal, and this is a XYP promotional card. Now in Japan, this card was awarded to the winners of the Gym Leader Finals tournament held throughout Japan during July and August in 2014. Now the Gym Leader Finals were tournaments involving the top players at each Pokemon card gym venue. The card is mirror reverse holo and has a stamp below the affected text that reads Pokemon card Gym Leader Finals winner. Now the Gym Leader Finals were subsequently held again during January and February 2015 and in August 2015 with the same card awarded to winners. So I've got 2 of these, both in pretty good nick if you can see it. I think this is just, yep, that's just a dirt, but yeah, both cut in pretty good nick, so hoping for a PSA 10, I guess, 8 or 9, 8, 9, 10. Number 6, we have the Palace Book, again a Japanese card. Now in Japan, this card was first awarded to players who won a Palace battle at the Pokemon card gym meetings throughout Japan, which were available to play September and October 2014. So this card here, however, what I've got, it got a bit of a dent in the top, and that's only really it, the dent on the top. That, so I don't think this will definitely get a high, but I wanted to submit it anyway because it is a trophy card from the tournament, and I love these. So yeah, this will probably bring it down to maybe a 6 or 7, to be honest, maybe even lower. Number 7, so this is the Victory Medal Battle Road promo card. This card was first released in Japan as an unnumbered promo card, and was awarded to the winner of the original Gym Challenge events held in game shops and store chain across the country between March and early May 2005. So there is actually a English version as well, but I do have the Japanese version here. Again, hoping for high value, somewhere amongst the 8, 9, 10 for this particular card here. Number 8, we have the Shining Garters from the Neo Revelations series, and you can see here this is a secret rare card. Overall, the card is in pretty good condition, except for the off-centering up the top. It's quite visible, and around the back is pretty good as well. So off-centering, hoping for an 8. It'll be really good if we can get a 9, but yeah, 7 and 8 I think this card will be at. Number 9, we have the Louie Louie Neo Genesis card. Now I actually thought there was a few scratches on the holo, but now that I can't really see it, maybe I have to put it, but it looks pretty good. The back as well is pretty good as well. So somewhere around the 8, 9 will be really nice. Of course, we are always hoping for a 10. The only thing is, yes, the centering may be a little bit of a problem, and I do remember there's maybe a few scratches on the holo as well. So 8, 9, 10 will be great, but yeah,
may not get there. And at number 10 we have the Blaine's Charizard. Now this is from the Gym Leader series. Any Charizard is a good Charizard, as they say, so this is a really good condition card as well, except for this tiny nit in the top, which maybe, yeah, you should be able to see it now. So again, don't expect this to be a 10, but it'll be great if it is. Somewhere around the 8 or 9 region, I'll be really happy with that. Number 11 is the, of course, base set Charizard. Now it's not the first edition and it's not shuttleless. We do have some flaws. So the corner here is not that great, and I think there is a few scratches on the holo as well, off center as well, but you know, somewhere around the 8-9. I don't think this will get a 10. I just don't think this will get a 10, but somewhere around the 8-9 will be great for this little bad boy here. At number 12 we have the first edition Team Rocket series Dark Garters. This card is, again, from the Bay Eye I can't see anything wrong with it except for the back two top corners. You can see the white bit there as well, so maybe an 8 or 7 on that. Number 13 we have the Expedition Mew card, which is a holo rare. With the Expedition card, it is sometimes hard to tell because of the barcode how they do the centering. I guess there's more reliance on the back. We do have just these two corners here, a little bit of tip on nick there, so I don't think we're going to be able to score a perfect 10 here, so maybe an 8, hopeful for a 9. Number 14 we have the Venusaur Black Star promo of the base set, so this card's actually in really good condition. I am gonna go out on a limb and hope for a 10, even though there are some tiny little nit on the four corners. Number 15, last but not least, we've got a Groudon. Is an EX Hidden Legends card. It is a secret rare. You can see the 102, 101. The card is in not bad condition. Again, something at the top and on the side here. Don't think we're going to be able to score perfect 10, but yeah, maybe an 8, maybe a 7.
That's it, guys. These are the 15 cards that we will be submitting to PSA for grading. Let us know which card you think will get a PSA 10. For me, obviously, as many as we can, that will be great. We will be doing a PSA return to see if my judgment would be correct. So comment on the below which card you think will get a PSA 10 rating. While you're at it, make sure you hit the like button, gives us a thumbs up, make sure you hit the bell to get the latest video, and most importantly, make sure you subscribe to us. Thanks guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. I really love going through my collections and getting those cards for grading. So until next time, see you there.